Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the campus of Tabor College here at Hillsboro, Kansas for this KCAC matchup. A little bit different situation this afternoon as the KCAC has changed their schedule around a little bit due to the COVID situation. So we will be bringing you 3 matches today. Tabor and York will get us started here at 1 o'clock. And then we will move on to York and Bethany at about 3:30, and about 6 o'clock your Blue Jays will be back in action against the Swedes, and we'll let York get on the 3-hour ride home. Those will all be separate streams. We need to do that for various reasons, so if you're tuned into this one, you can catch this one on the stream. You will have to find the next game if you're wanting to watch York and Bethany, and then for the Tabor-Bethany game, you'll have to change that one as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our matchup here between the Blue Jays and the Panthers of York. As you can see, York is 0-2 on the year, has not had a KCAC match yet. Crystal Nething is in her 3rd season. Had a little visit with her before the competition today. Got her starting lineups. I know they're looking forward to the match today in Tabor. Should have had 2 conference matches in one of these triangulars, but again, due to COVID, Avila could not play, so we traveled to Bethel instead of Kansas City and came up on the top side of the win with them. So we're 1-0 and 7-3 overall. Of course, Mike McNeil in his first year. As you can see, the standings in the KCAC there. The receiving votes, Ottawa is 3-2, and receiving University of St. Mary has yet to play. Ottawa, only institution that we can tell that we both have played was Mid-American Nazarene. They did beat Mid-America in 4. I believe that was at Ottawa, and we did lose to Mid-America in 4. But besides that, we're at the top of the conference, 1-0 right now, and you see Sterling, Mack, and Friends all at 1-1, and then Bethel down at the bottom at 0-1. So let's go ahead and take a look at our officials for the day. Haley Lewis and James Ewert, they will be flipping back and forth between the R1 and the R2. Holly McNeil and Bailey Kaufman will be on the computer. They do the book on the computer now, and the libero tracking. Line judges all day will be Spencer and Alex. Willow and May will be the ball rollers, and of course Lance Carter and Noah Brown and Kara Shuey will be taking care of all the stat work today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starters.
We ask that you stay off the court and exit the gym immediately following the contest.
Tabor starters, a little bit different lineup this first match. It shows the depth of our team that Coach McNeil has. And they're going to pray and play the anthem here, so we'll get back with this in just a minute.
Thank you for the teams that have traveled matches. As a participant in the AIA's Champions of Character initiative, we, along with the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference, conference challenge each of you to enjoy today's contest.
And we're back with you here at Tabor College for our first matchup. We'll take a look at the starters. First of all, for the visiting York College Panthers coming in today's contest again with an overall record of 0-2. You see, starting for the Panthers, number 6, a senior from Omaha, Nebraska, Emma Peters.
The Lady Panthers enter this afternoon's
Number 11, a freshman from North Lauderdale, Florida, Elisa Cardona.
Let's meet the starters.
Number 12, a senior from Casper, Wyoming, Haley Schofield. Number 13, a junior from Bedford, Texas, Finikahika Uatafa. That's a mouthful. I'm not going to lie. Number 18, a sophomore from Lincoln, Nebraska, Kaylin Miller.
Elisa Cardona. Number 12, Haley Schofield.
Now there's where we have our change. Instead of Brooke Winquist starting, number 9 out of Aurora, California, Aurora, Colorado, will be Taylor O'Brien. She is a senior. And then the libero today for the Panthers, number 14, from Fort Worth, Texas, Naomi Warren. Again, they're coached by Crystal Nething. The Panthers, and they are in the KCAC. Let's take a look at our Tabor College starters. Again, I mentioned right before the anthem, a little bit different lineup today, and once again showing the depth of our squad here that Coach McNeil has at Tabor. Haley Barta, junior from Carlisle, Saskatchewan, number 2, gets the start again. Today, Melody Valencia, number 9, a senior from Peralta, New Mexico, back in the starting lineup for this first match today. Number 10, Jaden Korf from Yucatan, Kansas, will get her first start of the season. The rest of the lineup has pretty much been what it's been. Number 11, Taylor Queering, a junior from Bradshaw, Nebraska, and the transfer out of Aurora, Colorado, number 15, Taylor Burns. Rounding out the lineup for the Blue Jays, number 16, Olivia Dirksen from just right down the road here at Gossel, Kansas, and the libero, a freshman out of Temple, Texas, Tori Maldonado. As you see, Mike McNeil is the head coach. Tiana Frizzell and Yumi Garcia are our grad assistant coaches. Just a couple of housekeeping things as we get going here. Tabor has a new Blue Jay, and it needs a name. If you go to TaborBlueJays.com, there's a fan poll. If you go to TaborBlueJays.com and look at the fan poll on the main page, there'll be a list of the names. We had over 100 names nominated. Had to narrow that list down to 10, so several individuals took a list of all of them that were in there, put their thoughts together, and pulled out a couple of them who were the highest nominated. Some had more than one nomination, and anyway, we're going to have that vote, and that will end the 7th, so that's next week. We will announce the winner at the homecoming football game. So we're going to get started. Again, if you're just joining us for the first time, there are a couple of changes to the format with volleyball. For the biggest change that you'll notice, if you follow volleyball quite a bit, is there will be no switching of sides between sets. The teams will be on the same end right now the entire day. Some of the officials will have electronic whistles. If you were with us last time, you heard me say that they are pretty hard to hear. That one you could hear pretty good. They have 3 settings on them. If they use the Fox 40 setting, you can hear them. If not, the last match, the players had 4 or 5 different points on both teams, had trouble hearing what was going on. As I mentioned, Valencia back in the starting lineup, and when we played Panhandle State of the day, she came off the bench. But the match before that, she did an outstanding job serving for the Blue Jays. Rattled off several points in a row, and she's got us off to a good start here, leading 2-0. Fourth past Maldonado, and Quering just had to punch that one over. And Dirksen with a nice attack, puts the ball away. It's a good kill there by Olivia. And she continues right where she left off the other day against Panhandle State Aggies. She has did an outstanding job. In fact, she's played pretty well at home all year. And the senior leader got the Blue Jays up 3-0. Block attempt, Quering tried to recover and just knocked it out of bounds. Is trying to keep it back up after her and Dirks went for the block. As we see our first subs is number 15 comes in for York. That is Shiloh Lively, and number 4 Jasmine Scarborough will come in and she will serve for the Panthers. And the serve is short. So ball will go back to the Blue Jays and give them a 4-1 lead. Quering back to serve now for the Blue Jays. And Taylor a little strong, sends that one a little deep. Also like to recognize our crew. Oscar Salvador is taking care of all the hero camera work, so any close-ups that they cut to, that will be brought to you by him. Mike Jameson is bringing you all of the switches up there, along with Damon Taylor will be doing his first time here on the replay, so he will be getting his feet under him there, and Mallory Ediger is up taking care of training him a little bit. So we'll thank all those guys for bringing you the various camera angles and graphics and replays throughout the day. Well, for the good swing, York does keep it off the floor. Quick set for Valencia to Burns, and just a little wide as Burns put a good swing on it, just a little wide. She is the transfer from Northeastern Community College. Tabor up 5-3 here in the early going, set number 1. And both teams kind of giving away a few points here. That's, I believe, the third service error on the Panthers. Tabor's had, I believe, 1. As Emma Rhodes checks in for the Blue Jays, and so does Shay Carmazin. Rhodes gets over to Maldonado. She'll set it for Quering. Quering with a nice attack. Block. And there was the example of the electric whistle being hard to hear. The gym does get loud. It is harder to hear those. And I believe I didn't quite see what they called. I was looking at some substitution. I think it was 2 hits. We see number 18, Miller, checking in to serve for Coach Nething and the Panthers. The Tabor jumped out to a 4-1 lead, and now it's a 6-5 advantage in favor of Tabor. So Barda's attack sails wide, and the Panthers have evened it up at 6 apiece. Quering with the pass over to Rhodes, and Rhodes going to set up for Kamazin. I'm not for sure I agree with that call on the set there, but nonetheless, my opinion really doesn't matter in the big scheme of things here. But I'm not seeing Emma do that all year. Panthers now stretching out an 8-6 lead here over Tabor in set number 1. That's got to be 4. That ball did not even get close to being above the tape to give a Blue Jay an opportunity to touch it. So Tabor breaks the momentum just a little bit. It's 8-7 now as we see Barta back to serve for the Blue Jays. Haley, a very versatile player. Does a nice job passing the ball, serving the ball, attacking the ball. As we see a good serve and a good pass right there. Carmazon with her first real opportunity from the right side. Aquarian trying to catch York off guard. Blue Jays will reset. Pretty good point going here between both sides. Barta gets it to Rhodes. And that's one of the things she does very well. If you've watched us play at all, she doesn't do that often. She just picks her time, doesn't give it away, and all of a sudden that little dump set over to the other side, and now Tabor tied it up at 8-all. And Query with the attack to the back, just a foot inside the back line. York can't get a handle on it. And Tabor retakes the lead, 9-8. A rare service mistake by Haley sends the ball back over to the Panthers, tied up at 9. Again, we're in the early going here. If you're just joining us, early going of set number 1. With a great attack. She really likes that short set, and they've worked on that. Getting a little more familiar with each other as every match, every set rolls along. And a good serve by Burns as well. Tabor now up by 2, 11-9. I feel sorry for our ball rollers over there. If you haven't seen, Willow has had to run out in the gym, out in the hall a couple of times and pick the ball up and get right back into play. We appreciate what they do for us, keep this contest rolling in a quick and efficient manner, keep the balls clean. So we appreciate what they do. Burns on a little bit of a roll here after that kill. 12-9, and serving well for the Blue Jays. That ball's going to go out. 13-9. Tabor now taking a lead, and Coach Nething has seen enough. She's going to have a timeout, and we'll take it with them. Let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important.
And back here on the campus of Tabor College, the Blue Jays are up 13-9. And we weren't quite ready. Taylor's ready to roll. She's been on a roll serving, and she got back out there. The horn sounded. The official didn't signal for her to put the ball into play yet. So Taylor kind of laughed a little bit. She got a free practice serve in there, and we'll Get back after it here now. 13-9 Tabor on top here, set number 1. And Burns just continues sending the good serves over. And that one was just tipped out of bounds. That was not tipped. Excuse me, that was just pushed out of bounds. Nice hard serve by Burns. And nice effort by Taylor, but we had a Blue Jay in the net. We see Maldonado now sending Burns to the bench to get a break, and for the Panthers, number 6 Peters comes in, replacing Schindler. Peters will be back to serve. Tabor opened up a 5-point lead. Now it's 14-10 here in the opening set. Just hitting the ball very well here in this early afternoon match. She's doing an outstanding job, getting good sets, and she's really making the Panthers dig, as we see it with just a great attack right there. So Corfin Valencia back in for Rhodes and Carmazin. Melody will be back to serve again. She's got her unique style. She's got her little rhythm. She'll toss it up after she turns her head to the side. Everybody has their own rhythm. I did when I served in tennis. And York is out of rotation. So Valencia puts Tabor back up by 5, 15-10 here, set 1. Behind Cardona. 5'8" freshman couldn't quite handle it, and the ball goes back over to stays with the Blue Jays, and Tabor now up 17-10. Dirksen with a quick set from Valencia puts the ball away as well. Olivia swinging good here in the early goings. Puts Tabor up 18-10. There was some confusion there as Quiring's keel went down, and I thought it went off the foot of the York player, and so does their coach, and the official down thought it did, and then he kind of didn't signal it, so now they're going to go talk to the R1. As we see a replay of it right here, is that did go off for a foot. If you can slow that replay down on the attack. As it did hit the floor. That's a good camera work there and good replay. It did hit the floor. Well, Quiring hits it so fast, you had to really slow it down to be sure you could see what actually it did hit. Nonetheless, Tabor up 19-10. And Barta with the pass of Valencia, and Quiring hits it again. They just have no answer for Taylor. Right now, all the Tabor hitters, Dirksen and Burns and Korf and Barta, really haven't even got into the mix yet too much. So Tabor, good sign so far for the Blue Jays. A good hustle by Haley Barta. She just couldn't quite, diving away from the court, couldn't quite hit it backwards enough to keep it into play. Checking in for York, number 15, Shiloh Lively, and number 4, Jasmine Scarborough. Scarborough will go back to serve. This time she does get it over. Good serve. Dirksen again just keeps pounding the ball. Tabor just dominating at the net. The York players are even kind of just grinning like, man, not sure what to do. 21-11, clearing to serve for the Blue Jays. This time Taylor drops it in. And there's a block, but I think Korf got that. Korf and Dirksen went up for it. And that time the soft shot over. As we saw a week ago when we were watching, if the blockers get up, and if we saw our backboard camera, when the blockers get up, the people behind can't see very well. And you might think, why did they not get that? If you see from the back, you can really see that it's hard to see. And as I just say, Barta hasn't had a swing much yet. There she gets one. And Dirksen converts for Tabor. So 22-12 Tabor here in set one, with Maldonado back to serve. Good hustle by the Blue Jays, keeping that off. Off the floor and alive. And Korf, as I say, she hasn't had a chance there. She has a good swing on it as well. And there's a good example of what I was talking about. We had two Blue Jays go up right there, and you might think, well, why didn't Tori, see that well enough?
Now serving for the Panthers, number 13, Felipe Latafia.
And that is hard to see once you're behind two blockers. Another attack, and it's 24-14. Tabor. Missed the past couple points. My computer's on the blink up here. I'm trying to get ready to send out a tweet with this first set victory for the Blue Jays. And it started going on and off on me. So I'm back with you at 24-16. Tabor on top here in set number one. Going to do it. Final score of set number one, Tabor 25, York 16. We'll be right back with you after a word from our sponsor.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at nbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today. MB Foundation.
And we're back with you here at Tabor College, and Tabor really impressive in that opening set win over York 25-16. And I'm joined by Mr. Ron Braun, our Director of Philanthropy. Did I say that right, Ron?
Yes, you did.
I don't know if I got your title exactly right, but there's so many titles around here with so many words, and sometimes I get mixed up. But thanks for joining me. Different things to talk about. Let's first of all talk about our J Day of Giving, and kind of explain a little bit about that and how that went for us.
Well, this was the second year that we've had an annual Day of Giving. We call it J Day, and we had a wonderful turnout this year. We had more than 100 donors who called in or went online, made their gifts, and raised over $80,000.
So that's $80,000 in one day, is that correct? Or a few days?
We had a couple of advanced gifts that came in, but more or less, yes, we had a great turnout, generosity, and we just very much appreciate everybody's participation.
So you're kind of the man when it comes to fundraising for Tabor, am I correct?
Well, we're a whole team. There's a whole team of people who work, and I tell all the faculty and staff that they're part of that team because of the influence they have on students and people who come to visit the campus. And so there are a few of us that have the job of going out and asking for gifts, but we're thankful for all of the Tabor community that helps us in that effort.
So I know you have a crew with you, but explain a little bit about if somebody would want to give a gift to Tabor College, and I know the J Day's passed now, but if they decide they want to give a gift, how do they go about doing that?
Go to tabor.edu/give, and you can make your gift online, or you can send a check to Tabor College at 400 South Jefferson, Hillsboro, Kansas 67063. Every day is a good day to make a gift and an investment in the students of Tabor College.
Well, I know we have homecoming come up this next Saturday, and I'm sure you'll be around hanging out for that.
We love it when alumni and friends come to campus. We look forward to that, and hope that all of you can make that effort to come out to support the Blue Jay football and other teams that will participate.
Yeah, and boy, we sure hope that goes on. You know, we're planning on all of that right now, and our football team was supposed to play today, and now they didn't because of COVID with Ottawa, not with us. And I know our volleyball teams had a match, so always double check your schedules online at TaborBlueJays.com. We try to keep that up to date as soon as we know there's a change in a match. A lot of times also on our Twitter, it goes out that we've had a change. So be sure you stay up there as well. And Ron, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate come talk a little bit of our fundraising, which obviously is critical for Tabor College.
Thank you very much, David.
Thanks, Ron. Have a good day. And we're glad that Ron Braun joined us for set number 1, the break there. We'll have another guest up here at set number 2. Once again, Tabor takes set number 1, 25-16. And again, if you just tuned in and haven't watched much volleyball this year but have followed a lot in the past, you'll notice that the teams are on the same side. That's part of the COVID guidelines. Teams will not switch ends. Tabor trailing by 1 here in set number 2, 4-5. Taylor Burns continues her hot hand here for the Blue Jays here in set 2. And that one by Barta goes out. Matches Burns as they both are just pounding the ball straight down. And now another one of the hot hands for the Blue Jays, Dirksen, comes right back in. So no rest for the Panthers here as Tabor just continues to throw hitter after hitter at him. Burns now back to serve. And that's about the only thing Burns has done wrong today is that one serve into the net. Goes deep. Tabor's not missing many. They are taking good swings and everything. They're trying to be aggressive and put this York team away. As today they will have 3 total matches here in the gym as we're out of rotation on Tabor now. And York has opened up a 10-6 lead over Tabor here in the set 1 after dropping the first one 25-16. Maldonado to Rhodes. Query, that time she pulls the changeup, and actually York got a hand on it, couldn't quite keep it in play, and ball goes back over to Tabor. Valencia back to serve for the Blue Jays. Emma Peters now back to serve for the Panthers. Clearing with the pass to Valencia and Dirksen. And that ball is in play as Tabor started celebrating a little bit there, and that ball actually hit the backboard and came right back into play. And unforced error there by the Swedes sends the ball to the Blue Jays. Tabor trailing 8-11, Clearing back to serve for the Blue Jays. And our line judge, Spencer, did make the call right away on the ball. Did hit the antenna, but the official, I'm not sure if she blew her whistle or what, but everybody kept playing except for York. They knew that you can't do that. So 8-12. And that's going to go Tabor's way this time. Maldonado goes back to serve. Tabor down 9-12 here in the second set. York as number 14, Naomi Warren, the libero, back to serve. Blue Jays storm back, take a 15-13 lead. I'm sorry again, I'm just back with you. My computer is still going out, and that makes it a little hard to call everything here. let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
And we're back with you here on the campus of Tabor College for this KCAC Triangular. Again, if you're just joining us, Tabor will complete this match with York. And then Bethany and York will play. And then Tabor will play Bethany. And that one sails long, so Tabor maintaining a 2-point edge here in set 2 as we see number 4, Cammie Steinbacher, checking in for Tabor for Barta. And Steinbacher just, boy, the other day, I'm not going to jinx her here, but the other day she rattled off several points on a couple of different occasions, doing a nice job of mixing it up between deep serves, short serves, soft serves. And we have a Panther in the net, so we'll see if Shay can, excuse me, if Cammie can keep her hot hand serving. And that one sails long. As you can see, one of our overhead camera angles there. We have 4 camera angles here for you. Queering pushes that one over as the set was a little, timing just wasn't on that time between the two. And that's a nice attack by the Panthers off the shoulder of the freshman Maldonado and up into the stands. Tabor still up 1, 17-16. Queering with the pass over to Rhodes, and she sends it back to Queering. Steinbacher to Rhodes and to Carmazin, and the 6'2" transfer dumps it over into the open gap, and Panthers can't quite get to it. Tabor still up on by 2 as Burns now back to serve for the Blue Jays. And after having a hot hand early, now Burns has sent 2 serves in the net. She'll get it going here again shortly. Very competitive person, and she'll get that fixed as now we have out of rotation. We've seen that several times 3 or 4 from York and once from Tabor today, which you don't see often in the college game. Valencia sends it back into play over to Maldonado, and she just has the back set to Query, sends it across court. Nice job by Tori there to keep that off the floor. And Korf with a nice swing, and that's down inside the back corner over all of the Panthers, and plenty of room as Jaden, very nice job putting the Blue Jays up 3, 20-17. Valencia, that low diving serve. Tabor up on set number 2 after taking the first one 25-16. Good job by Korf sending that over. Good job by the Panthers. And Coach McNeil not happy. And he gets a yellow card here as he's not happy with, they've called a double hit on our, I'm trying to watch what's going on here, on our setter several times today. And I think what he's wanting is he wants the same thing on the other side. But he feels like if we're going to get called for it, they should be as well. And (21-19) Blue Jays on top. Good hustle there by York, keeping that off the floor. Sends it over to the Blue Jays, and a quick set there for Dirksen, and she continues putting them away. So Valencia to Dirksen is a combination that is pretty common. Those two have been here now for a few years. As we see Barta check in for Steinbacher, and Querian back to serve 22-19. And that one just drops into the net on Tabor's side. So 22-20, second set here, a little tighter than the first. As number 15, Lively, and 4, Scarborough comes back in to serve for York. That is legal, off the shoulder of Maldonado, but Barta can't quite get it over as the block goes down on Tabor's side. 22-21. Let's see how the Blue Jays respond here in set number 2. Mistake there by Lively as that one goes into the net. She didn't get all of that one. Timing off a little bit. We see Burns jump back in for Dirksen. 23-21, and Maldonado back to serve for the Blue Jays. Here we're trying to go up 2-0. here on the Panthers in this first match of the day. Barta with a pass to Valencia. Over to Korf. She sends it cross court. York keeps it off the court. And twice now on Barta, the block has just fallen just back over on Tabor's side, and Blue Jays couldn't quite pick it up. So 23-22, Tabor still up one. And the Panthers are in the net, giving the Blue Jays a set point opportunity. So Rhodes keeping that up off the floor over to Maldonado. Now Barta, that one is a little deep, and Tabor thought it was touched, and the R1 says no. So the ball goes back over to the Panthers. Tabor still up with 24-23, have a set point right here. That one is touchdown. So we have a tie score here in set number 2, 24-24, and Tabor's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations.
All right, and we're back with you here at Tabor. The Blue Jays were in control of this set, only up 3 or 4 or so, but definitely in control, had things going their way. And York now has even the score at 24-24. Again, Tabor took set 1, 25-16. And Maldonado sends it to Quiring. Tabor just got to send it over as Barta just sends it to York to set up their defense now. Quiring a good pass to Rhodes. She sends it over to Barta. Good swing. And that went off the ceiling. Tabor has an opportunity here. And Burns makes the most of it as she is dominating the middle. New York still has not had an answer for Taylor Burns. See a nice replay of it right here. The 6-foot junior from Aurora, Colorado. Barta now back to serve. That's going to be out, and that's going to give it to Tabor. 26-24 in set number 2. We'll be right back with Joanna Chapa.
There's a new vibe in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our FiberBax network. Whew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
And welcome back to the campus of Tabor College here in Hillsboro, Kansas. And our guest for this set break is Joanna Chapa, right, Joanna? Yes. And you are a 2009 grad of Tabor College, and now you're in the mission field. usually in Peru, but now you're in Texas. Explain a little bit about that for us.
Yeah, so I've been in Peru with Multiply, Mennonite Brethren mission sending organization for the U.S. and Canada. I've been in Peru since 2016, but when COVID hit, it hit pretty hard in Peru and is still hitting pretty hard, and so just felt that the most wise decision was to come back and be stateside, to be closer with family, both for my teammate and I, and so we've been stateside since May of this year, and really not knowing when the borders will open up in Peru and when we'll be able to go back, but looking like sometime next year.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you have any indication at all? You talked about your teammate with you. Who is that, and where are they from?
Stacy Coons. She came to Tabor for a couple years, and we actually met helping out in leadership with a SOAR missions trip program, a 10-day program, and so she's been in Peru since 2012, I believe. So she's been there a little longer, but she's originally from Oklahoma. And in Kansas right now is where she's at with her family.
Okay. And so what do you do in Peru? I know you're a missionary, but that can encompass a lot of different things. So
yes.
Kind of what is your main focus down there right now?
Yeah, so one of the main things that we do is we come alongside the local leadership there. The established churches, established conference of churches is there. We get to walk with them in meetings and counseling of people in leadership. One of the main things we also do is Stacy and I have opened up our home, and we have a discipleship house called KCAC. And Casa means house, Caminata means taking a long walk with someone. So it's a year-long discipleship program in which we engage the girls in a holistic approach of what discipleship is. It's beyond a Bible study. It's a way of life. It's following Jesus in our everything, in who we are as we live with people, as we interact with people. And so those are our main components, is leadership and coaching of leadership, but also in the discipleship house that we run.
So I know a lot of people watching this are probably wondering, how can they pray for you guys down there right now as you're waiting to go back, and I know probably eager to get back?
Yeah, it's definitely very difficult. It was very hard to leave. It was probably even harder to leave Peru than to actually go to Peru, just because there's so much unknown in that. But the desire for our hearts is to be back there, but knowing that God is in control wherever we're at, and He calls us wherever we're at. And He's been with the Peruvian churches there, but if you could be praying for them financially, it's also been a heavy reality not being able to work. A lot of jobs that it's hard to be able to provide food for the family when it's daily. They're providing daily for food on the table, and so it's been a difficult season, and COVID has hit very hard. The medical system infrastructure has suffered because it hasn't been structured in a very ready for a pandemic kind of way.
Right.
And so it's been a lot of loss in our churches as well, both with lives but livelihood as well.
Right. Okay, well, there's some ways we can pray for you, and thanks for joining us for this short time and telling us a little bit about, and I wish we would have got a little bit more to how Tabor maybe had prepared you, but that's okay. That's for another day. So thanks for joining us, and good luck to you as you get ready to head back sometime soon, we hope.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And we want to thank Joanna for taking time out of the watching the lady volleyball team, and she will be speaking, I just found out, in chapel on Wednesday the 7th. So if you're watching and make your way down to chapel service that day, I know students, if you're paying attention, it'd be a good one to go watch as well. So we definitely wish her the best as she's going to be heading back down there hopefully soon, but we will find out. So back to action, Tabor and York, after Tabor taking the first two, it's 1-1 now here in set number 3. It's a rocket serve by Scarborough, but definitely out. That was hard and low, but just continued to move on. York starting to get the hand on a couple of the kills by the Blue Jays. Maldonado now makes the pass over to Rhodes, and that one's tipped, but landed in anyway, as Burns continues to take care of business there in the middle for the Blue Jays. And that one is out.
Now serving for the Rangers, number 14, Elmore.
Warren, she uses all the possible real estate she can here in the gym to serve, and sent that over. And Tabor, nice job there by Queering. Got the block. I believe her and Burns were up. I believe Queering got her hands on it. As Burns puts the ball into play with Tabor up by 1, 5-4. And that's a nice attack there by number 15, Shiloh Lively.
Now serving for York, number 13, Philly Woodruff.
5-5 here in set number 3, as you can tell on your scoreboard. Tabor's won the first two. 25-16, 26-24. As York's not going away. Right here, only trailing the Blue Jays 1. Here in the third set. Tabor's hoping it is the final set of this match. York and Bethany will play next, and then Tabor and Bethany will get back in action at about 6 o'clock tonight. And that short set was a little too short.
Now serving for the Badgers, number 18, Kaden.
And that attack attempt by number 9, O'Brien, sells long, giving Tabor a 3-point edge, 9-6 here in set number 3. That's going to be 4 hits. Tabor's really taking advantage of that short set and attack. The last several short sets have kind of been off the mark. It looks a little like they're a little farther behind the attacking player than they were the first couple sets. So let's see if the Blue Jays can just clean that up a little bit. Back set to Korf, sends it over to the Panthers. And Tabor goes on top 11-7 on the air by York. Burns back in as Dirksen goes and takes a seat. Maldonado, nice serve over. There we see Burns telling Valencia up just a little higher, just a little higher. That one looked in the right spot as far as how far off the net it was, a little short. And the teammates are trying to get it worked out. And it looks like they're both smiling on the same page. We'll see if it... 11-9 Blue Jays. York putting up a good effort here. Down 2-0. Valencia sends that one deep across to Barta. So try it again. That time Haley puts it down on the Panther side. As we see Rhodes checking in for Korf. And Carmazin checking in for Valencia. Rhodes is 5'8" freshman out of Claremore, Oklahoma, back to serve for Tabor with the Blue Jays up 12-9. Heads up play by the Panthers, number 14, Naomi Warren, as Tabor kept getting closer and closer to the net, and she realized with the momentum going forward and them scooting up, she just pushed it way deep and Tabor couldn't recover. Scarborough back to serve for the Panthers, down 10-12. Clearing's pass to Rhodes for Carmazin and gets the home court roll over the net. See if Tabor can do something with it. Queering gets an opportunity, just ticks it off the net. York keeps it up off the floor, and they send it back Tabor's way and through the block of Burns and Carmazin and to the floor on the Blue Jays side. 13-11 Tabor. It's been about a 2-point lead here this entire set after the early going. And a good attack by Burns. Rhodes got the set right where she wanted it, and the Panthers block it out. Dirksen back in now as Maldonado will get a breather. Good luck there at Taylor. Back to serve for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Number 1, Tori Schindler replaces Emma Peters. And Dirksen back in for Burns for the Blue Jays. That cross-court attack attempt out by Schindler. And Valencia and Korf will come back in, and Carmazin and Rhodes will have a seat. Valencia sends it over, and that error on Panther sends it right into the wheelhouse of Dirksen, and she makes him pay for it. And you'll see here, she sends it over, and boy, Dirksen just hammers it. And Warren can't quite get her feet under and get the ball down. I'm not sure what was going on there with the official talking, but I don't know if he was smiling. I think he might have been under the mask. McNeil definitely was smiling. I'm not for sure what that was all about. Tabor up 16-12. And Waring just pounding the ball once again. I think the story of the match so far has been Tabor's dominance at the net and York's inability to find an answer for that. And sometimes you just don't. A team gets on a roll and you can try everything you can. They're not giving up at all. They have had a little bit of success like right there, but sometimes you just don't have it when a team is on a roll. That's a nice shot by by Aquarian, as she couldn't quite get up and get a lot on it, so she took it off and sent it cross court and down. The York player and tying a shoe here, and we're back to action now as Melody Valencia back to serve for the Blue Jays. Good attack by the Panthers. Number 18, Kaylin Miller, and number 19, Brooke Winquist come in for York. They're going to try to cut into this Blue Jay lead, 18-13. Tabor up 5 here in the third set. Short serve, good hustle by Maldonado. They'll say that hit the floor. Good set by Valencia to Dirksen. The block falls on the Panther side, giving Tabor a 5-point edge here. And trying to get the 21st are the Blue Jays. That block trickles down the net and falls out, so that'll be point to the Panthers. 19-15 Tabor. Barta attacks that. And the Panthers were in the net, so it was in, but regardless, it was going to be the Blue Jays' point. And now they hit 21st, 20-15. Maldonado puts it into play for Tabor. And the Panthers can't handle that serve as Schindler misplays it, 21-15. Good hustle by Melody. She sprints right back to the other side of the court and makes the pass to Maldonado. She sets it up for Korf. That's an excellent point. Both teams passing the ball, attacking the ball. I just want to call attention to the hustle of Valencia. She hustled from just this side. I'm on the south side of midcourt. Sprinted clear past the official, turned right around, ran clear back to this side of the court, just a few feet inside the sideline, and made a nice pass. So good hustle by Valencia. And now she sets it up to Burns, and they've got that worked out now. They had a little hiccup earlier, Melody wasn't quite getting it high enough, and now Taylor said, hey, get up a little higher. That time she did, and Taylor knew what to do with it. 22-16 Tabor. See if they can go ahead and put this one away. Up next, again, you'll have to switch off of this stream and find the next game. It will be Bethany and York. Starting about 3:30. That seems to be the favorite call today. Double hit. I bet it's been called at least 12 times in this match. Queering with the pass to Rhodes. She's going to back set it to Barta, and she sends that one a little deep. So 22-18 Tabor. So Tabor kind of a little out of sorts on that point. And Coach McNeil's going to call a timeout. He's not going to let it get much closer here. At 22-19, we'll take it with him.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
All right, and we're back with you. Tabor on top 22-19 as the last few points have not looked in sync. So Coach McNeil called a timeout and said, let's just settle down here. Let's put this away. Let's not get any closer. So see what Tabor can do here. Again, a big thank you to our camera crew. There's you see a zoom in tight. That's from Oscar and Damon's up in the booth with Coach Jamison. Those are all golf people. Told Coach Jamison I'd be sure to get that in for him. So there it is, but we appreciate those guys coming in. Mike spends a lot of time in the studio. Good hustle by Queering. Keeps that ball alive for the Blue Jays. See if we can put one away here. As they're going to set their defense up, they just had to send it over. And point to the Blue Jays. So 23-19 Tabor. Barta back. See if we can't serve 2 points out in a row here. Nice serve by Haley. Maldonado sends it to Rhodes. She's going to send it to Burns, and Burns didn't quite get all that. She barely got a finger on it, I think, but did get it over. Maldonado with a nice save. Queering, good block by the Panthers. Queering wound up and really pounded that one, and her speed actually shot the block clear back to our back row, and we had nobody in the back at that point. So 23-20 Tabor. Warren again back about as far as she can get here in the gym on her end. Sends it over to Maldonado. And that block goes out. So getting a little tight here in set 3. 23-21. Blue Jays still on top. Looking for that critical 24th and set point. In this case, it would be match point. So Tabor can take care of the opportunity here. And we get it, not with the pounding of the attack like we've seen, but Queering throwing the changeup at him gives a set point. As Taylor Burns back for the Blue Jays, trying to make it a clean sweep of York here in the first match of the day. Again, Bethany and York will be coming up next, followed by Tabor and Bethany at about 6. So that's going to go out, and that's going to give the match to Tabor. 25-21 Blue Jays. We're going to take a break and watch some highlights and catch Coach McNeil when he gets up here. Again, Tabor takes it 3-0 over York.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsborough or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Whew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at ViveBroadband.com. That's VYVE Broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems. Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.